And we're live. Welcome to another Thursday night jam with RC Jesus and SASquatch, also known as Nick and Chris. We're gonna try and, for the most part, wrap up our RC10CC builds tonight. I am not gonna fill the shocks and install them and everything, but we'll get them. We got nose tubes. What's up, Born Ruthless? Nose tubes, battery cup. What else? Antenna tube and wheels and tires, I think was it. So it should be pretty quick and easy and painless on that. And then I've got the old school DS and Yokomo YZ-10 here, along with the new ones that you saw in the pic on the page earlier today, a couple hours ago. So we'll bust down and unbox those. I guess I didn't actually really go through and set any of this up, but I should be pretty set to go here. I'm gonna have to dig all my parts out of the box, which of course has the other boxes sitting on it. But never fail. All right, there's all my steering parts. Screw with that another day. Separate all my shit here. Is yours done, Chris?
Almost. I just got to mount the shocks. I'm gonna switch my camera.
Oh, you already did the battery box and all the other shit?
No, I didn't. I stopped. I didn't get ahead of you.
Oh, okay.
I'm a nice guy. Oh, yeah. I stopped once the shocks were built.
Yeah.
Chilled. Oh.
Get all my mess
I'm
clean
trying to
here.
figure out though. I should have bearings for my front wheels, and I don't know where those went.
I got bearings laying everywhere for days because since I screwed the ones up, I opened 2 packages worth. So bearings everywhere.
Oh, I got them. They're in this bag. Okay.
Okay.
I'll bolts them.
What's up, Wayne? How's it going, buddy? All right, so we are skipping this part, actually filling them and getting the shocks built and installed. I'll do that on my own time. I don't want to fuck with silicone fluid right now.
Unless you're me, and I already did it, last time.
Yeah, dick. And then the only thing we're going to be doing tonight on this page is the top one here, which is the nose tubes. Then it's steering and mounting the servo, but do all that, of course, when I have a servo to mount, which I do not right now. So, real tough jobs ahead of us on this build tonight. Nose tube. Oh, too many RC boxes always, and then I just constantly add fucking more.
Did you say too many? There's no such thing as too many.
Oh, there is.
No.
Yeah, you buy more even when there's too many. It's
actually, ow. Part of my work this week, I set up all my shelves in my garage for all my RCs. So now I've got big shelves all on the back of my garage, and all my RCs are all together in one spot finally.
Oh, that's nice.
It's pretty. My wife had a friend come over, and she's like, "Oh, somebody has a hobby."
Yeah, just a little bit.
Like, yeah.
I play with toys sometimes.
Oh my gosh, when we went out camping a few weeks ago. I was driving one of my rigs around, and I was driving it down to like the camp store and back and shit. My wife's just shaking her head. She's like, "Oh my God, you're like a child."
Right.
And I'm like, "So what?" And then the morning we're leaving, there was a guy playing around with his RC car. And I'm like, "It's one of my people."
Yeah, right. One of the tribe. What's up, dude? I'll charge your battery.
It's so funny because you look and you're like, "Oh, is that hobby grade? Oh, it's hobby grade. Oh, there you go."
Some Walmart or Amazon shit, or is that something real? Oh,
yeah.
That fucker goes 50 miles an hour. All right.
Well, it was just a little 1/18 scale mini B, but
Oh yeah, but still,
it's hobby grade. He knows,
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah, he knows, right?
Yeah.
He's in the know, man.
The guy's been in a hobby shop, or at least understands.
What's up, Tommy? What's up, Stacy? How you guys doing? Okay.
I don't want to scratch the shot, buddy.
So what lengths am I using here? 440 by 3/8 button head and 440 by 1/4 button head.
Don't have the right nut driver for this. That sucks.
That does suck.
The
Which part are you putting on now?
front shocks.
Oh, you're actually putting the shocks on? Okay.
Yep.
Might as well. That's the step you're on.
Well, I'm done with them. Yeah. Mine are filled and done and ready to go.
Kiss my ass.
Unlike somebody else's, you know.
Yep. That's
We're
my
gonna build an
least.
RC car on the channel.
Filling shocks is my least favorite job.
I don't give a shit. They're not that bad. They were quick, man.
They're not that bad, but I always end up getting the silicone fluid on my fingers and fucking all that shit. And then it's slick forever, and I gotta go wash them or it drives me crazy. So I just don't like it, man.
Bitch, bitch. Sorry, what was that?
I just don't like it, dick. 440 by 3/8 and 1/4.
Hey,
Around the sides. All right.
what's up, Stacy?
Oakley dokley. That was where the front end becomes rigid. That's what she said. What's everybody else up to tonight? Anything fun?
Which one was that? Oh, that way. Sweet. GB2. Probably not as much fun as putting together the RC10 Clear.
Right.
You never know.
All right. There we go. Front nose tube was a little wonky. You had to give it a little oomph to get it lined up right.
Camping. It is the season for camping.
Getting ready to go camping. Where are you going? I take it for this weekend coming up here.
You are cool. Any parts ready to sell it? Haul and crawl. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sell some stuff. Yep.
Smart to get ahead of it like that right now. Makes life easier for sure when you're rushing to get going. I never do it that wisely, you know. Usually for me, it's way too late and I'm pissed off. Why didn't I get this done earlier? Son of a bitch. Once in a blue moon, I'll learn and get it done in a timely manner, but not very often, if I'm being honest.
Professional procrastinator.
Yep. It's the same with doing builds for events and shit. I got a month to do it. I got 2 weeks to do it. Oh shit, I got like 3 days to do this. And it's like 5 or 6 days worth of work. Damn it. This is going to be interesting. But usually 95% of the time it all gets done. So that's what matters, right?
Yeah, as long as it gets done. I mean,
Yep.
whether it's done a week early or an hour before it's due, it's done.
I mean, SEMA wouldn't even exist if it weren't for operating like that. So
Shit, right?
everything at that show pretty much gets done literally the day before it's got to ship or be there.
Or while it's there.
Yeah, a lot of times. Yeah, final touches. It's always nice to see those Bluetooth drive shafts.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bluetooth drive shaft.
Yeah, we didn't quite time to get this finished and figured out, so let's just pretend it runs.
Yeah. No, it's done. It's done. Honestly, it's done. It's done. It's done.
Lake Lanier with the Pipers. Nice. That should be fun.
There's not so Mike
Big
doesn't
ass
give any
reservoir,
sex
Lake
kids in
Lanier.
his kids, eh?
Huh?
Mike. Damn it.
What are you looking for?
No set screws.
No set screws?
Yeah, he's black set screws. Damn it. Come on. I've got 3 mil. Should I just put 3 mil stainless in so it's all stainless? Or?
Hell yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Do it. Oh, there's where they hit the battery cup install on me with. All right. Where are my bottom screws here? 440 by 3/8 for the antenna mount. And that should be the same, I would think, for the battery cup. I guess I could probably see if I can switch my camera over. It might be better for you guys than watching me with my back turned half the time. USB, so you know it's going to plug in the wrong way the first time, and then the wrong way this way. Oh, usually it makes me do it 3 times. I know the steam and crunch too well, Tommy says.
So does it stick
HD
out
Pro
that way?
webcam. Let's see if this works better. Oh yeah, that's way better. Shit, my bad. I should have been doing that the whole time.
It's like he had a webcam for a reason.
Right. Well, sometimes depends on what I'm doing. If it's better here, or if it's better on the other one. You know.
All I can think of is Wayne's World. Camera one, camera
Yeah.
two,
Right.
camera one, camera two.
All right. So we do the antenna tube first. And it should be on the right side right there, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, just put it wherever you want because we don't bother to actually put the hole it goes in the manual. It's kind of dark. Yeah, you probably can't see it, but it's just there's no holes drilled through. It's just like stick it in whichever hole you like.
That's what she said.
Ah, that's right. That's the difference. It's countersunk on the bottom. See, this one's countersunk, and the
The
other
one's
flat.
reamed out for you and ready.
Yeah, that's what she said many times.
I hope she didn't say that. Otherwise, I made a bad choice to rethink this. Ow, fuck. Damn it. That is way the fuck down there.
What?
The set screw, you gotta like go way down in before it hits the pin.
Oh yeah, for the pin in the arms.
Yeah. I'm
Yep.
just afraid I'm gonna strip it or break it or something.
Right? I'd be
I'm like,
deathly
oh,
afraid of turning any screw on that thing now if I were you.
having some PTSD from the last time I did this.
Lined up straight. Yeah, I can't blame you. Come on. Yeah, last little bit of turn. There we go.
Fuck, it's still not touching.
Yeah, my antenna won't be all floppy. Almost straight. There we go. Antenna mount in. That was a tough one, man. One screw like that. Whew. This is the toughest part of the build right here. This does look so cool, all clear like this. I haven't seen one built in person yet, complete, so it's interesting to see it all come together firsthand.
I gotta back it off because I didn't line the pin up right. Pick it up again.
No dust or dirt or debris under there. Or it gets tightened down.
Hey.
Chrome.
Opa.
There, right there. Come on. Go in your home. There it is.
Hey, on the loss.
How much stuff you bringing to haul and crawl, Tommy? Trailer load, couple bins full. Remember when UST first started? We used my buddy's trailer that eventually became an employee, and I eventually bought it. But I would go up and just have my vehicle, packed, completely head to toe, front to back, with barely enough room for me and the dog. There'd be stuff wrapped all the way around my head. Thank God I never got in an accident. We'd have been dead because there'd have been 800 heavy missiles shooting at the back of us. All right. I'm gonna skip the motor cover. I obviously don't need that right now. 20 by 30, 14-foot trailer full. God damn, yeah, that's a big haul. You got a lot of shit to bring. I see why you're getting ready already. Oh yeah. Helps if I put these in. Helps a wee bit. Maybe washers under both, I believes.
Yeah, I was looking too, Nick, on that pro line. If I'm feeling pretty good and traffic's not bad, I might drive straight through on Wednesday and get there Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It just depends on how I'm feeling driving and how the car's going and all that shit.
You're right.
As long as everything's going well, I'll probably drive all the way through.
Well, what's nice with a camper is you can just stop at a rest area,
Yeah.
turn the fucking AC and shit on.
Well, I don't want to leave
Good.
the Jenny out.
Oh, shit. What am I doing?
I wouldn't want to leave the generator out where people can see it and touch it and fuck with it.
Oh, yeah, it's not like bolted in, slide out from the bottom or anything, is it?
No, it's just external generator. But I could still pull over and fall asleep, take a nap if I need to or something. So,
Yep.
yep. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll hit the halfway point and make a decision.
Yeah.
If I go the Reno route, halfway is about Reno. If I go that route, if I go down to Central California, it's like Fresno is about the halfway, which is where I lived most of my life when I was younger. So I
Oh,
got people
yes.
there.
That area well then, eh?
Yep. So I got people's there if I need to meet up with anyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
You walk by our tent at BTC. I'm sure, but I walked by a gajillion tents. So it's all kind of a blur because I kind of had to, for the most part, I had to mad dash around it, Tommy. It's like, all right, I got an hour free from the watching the barn and the booth and shit in there. So I gotta go make one lap in like an hour to 2 hours time out there. It was so big, so many vendors, but that was awesome. Sucks because you don't get to stop and see everybody's shit and bullshit with everybody as long, but
Sorry
cool.
for my ignorance. What is Tommy? What do you run, Tommy? What's your business?
There we go. All right.
What's Tommy do, Nick? Oh, RC Junkyard. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, Tommy's RC Junkyard. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. I've heard of you.
Yeah, it's particularly at events. They're super handy to have around because they got all kinds of crazy parts. So if you break some shit or need to modify some shit or whatever, if you're in a pinch, it'll save your ass. Come on. It gets a little nerve-wracking squeezing the battery cup on this crystal shit, so be ready when you do that.
Oh, is it tight?
You gotta squeeze it pretty hard if you feel like you're gonna crack it. I was a little nervous on that.
Huh.
Tolerance is right here.
Wait, like a Twigga?
Yeah, just a little jiggly. Commence the jiggling. That'll separate the people that used to watch Aqua Teen out real quick. There. That's good. Now it's wheels and tires time. And then aside from doing the shocks and electronics, I'm done. I don't know if I'm going to paint the body or just sticker it up or do half paint, half clear. Not sure yet.
Or you're
Probably
gonna
just
have
leave it clear,
somebody else
honestly.
do
I
that
think
for
that'll
you?
look the coolest. Usually clear bodies look like ass, but in this case, I think it'll look cool.
Yeah. I think clear bodies, and then I'm gonna do white and black stickers on all my stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Falling out, wing wire. I packed a lot of shit in this bag. Okay. I love the old knockoff screws for them.
Oh yeah.
I use those on all my original ones too. So quick and easy to take wheels on and off.
Yeah.
And they never come off because they're just a big ass nylock. So front to wheels and tires.
Shot. I have suspension. Yay.
Get these rears out.
Where I'm at? Oh, my front tubes.
Ah, shit.
Is the tubes? Yes.
Saved.
Where are those? I grabbed it. Oh, there it is. Tubes.
There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. They're team associated. For a second, I thought they were the Goodyears again. The original.
Got excited.
The ones that probably won't. There you go. You can see it, the AE logo and then team associated on the bottom down here. It's on both sides. But the very originals where it says team associated said Goodyear back in the day. But not very long. My guess is they didn't have licensing and got in trouble really quickly. And then they had, what was it, 9 rib front tires. Instead of this, what's this nowadays? 4. There was 7.
Those Goodyear
anyway.
tires are like unicorns anymore, aren't they?
Yes, they're very expensive. Very expensive. That's one of the things I believe I don't actually have in the collection yet, is a set of Goodyears. So that kind of tells you what a bitch they are to find right there.
Right.
But I'm also a cheap motherfucker. Like, I would never pay its actual value. If I see it for 25, 40% of its value, I'll buy it. But paying full price, fuck that garbage. Couldn't have an ungodly amount of RC cars if I did that kind of shit. So when they do come up, they're highly sought after and rare, so you don't find them on deals. And unfortunately, when I was younger and would see them come up for a relatively good price back in the day, I was focused on buying this kit or that kit or something else. So I never took advantage of it and basically missed the opportunity.
Yep.
That's all right. I'll survive. I'll make it somehow.
That's what I thought. Lock up the thread.
Lock up the thread.
Lock up the thread.
What's up, Mark? These mold areas. What do you come flying in here for, Dylan? You look guilty as hell.
That's never good.
No, just comes flying in. I bet he was in my daughter's room fucking her bed up. I had her start cleaning and organizing it a while back, and it just sat a half-done disaster for like a month and a half. So the other day, it got done. To surprise her. Be like, look, you actually have like a normal bedroom. It's not just piled up with shit. You won. You won your war petition. Attrition. Daddy gave in. It's fucking done. Congratulations. Easy on the torque, Chris. He already had one earlier where he's like, oh, I'm feeling sketchy even tightening this like this.
Yeah.
There's one left. All right, all done.
I'm going metal to metal, Mark. We're fine. Jeez.
Right.
Never strips out metal to metal. Come on.
Never say never.
Oop, shit.
Come on.
I'm gonna drop shit under my desk. That's always fun.
I wonder how many people realize these are beadlock wheels and tires.
3-piece.
Putting the ring in, just like a modern beadlock. Way back in the day. 1984. That made them such a breeze to assemble, too. Not like modern, many modern beadlocks. Although now that I say that, the fit on this new shit is tight as hell. There we go. Line it, my screws.
Torquing them in.
Torque them in like a toiga.
Gotta make the click sound when they get tight.
Right.
That's how you know you did it right. Battery box. Box of battery. Where's my snips?
Come on.
Snip.
These were easier and when they're nylon, not acrylic, but little
Snip.
finessing right together.
Snip.
Getting your own.
What do we got here? These are from the bottom. What are those? 440 by 3/8. That's weird. They don't list the screw size on the battery.
Nope. Good thing all three screws are the same when it comes to the antenna and the battery.
Yeah, 440 by 3/8.
Yeah, countersunk.
Yeah.
Usually with the nylon, you don't have to do this tugging to pull the bead out from around it like I am. But with this polycarbonate type shit, it must be stickier. So it needs a little more persuasion, but it's still easy. Compared to crawler bead locks. Lined up. And then this back, the second one you do. Oh shit. Still line up. You really gotta pull it out.
Call me SASquatch for nothing.
Huh?
Nick coined me with SASquatch.
Yep. I was like, hey, Scale Audio Solutions. You're a big
Yes,
dude,
yes.
relatively tall. Sasquatch, does that work?
And I'm in the Northwest, which is known for
Right, exactly.
Oregon is
Like, it all
known
just
for
falls together.
Bigfoot. Well, it all fell together. True that.
You got the beard.
I'm owning it.
Yep. And then you proved it using your Sasquatch torque, breaking your incredibly rare parts.
Hey now. Oh.
These holes.
Aw.
Yes, they
Damn
are.
it. Question: Can I draw a can I draw a small hole through a stainless screw? Fuck.
Go from the outboard side, yes.
Because otherwise I have to have a black screw for the fucking battery strap.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Right.
That's not cool. I'll figure it out.
We
I'll
gotta
find a
tell
way.
Kirby. You gotta sit there one day and drill a shit ton of tiny holes through the stainless screws for the battery boxes.
All right.
You only
Give
need
me,
one in each kit because the other side stays bolted down.
give me some stainless set screws, man. Come on.
Yeah. No one ever has stainless set screws though, like none of the kits. I don't know if they just don't really exist commonly or what.
They exist.
I figured. Maybe it's just because they're soft, so they
Yeah.
round out easier, and people are scared as hell of fucking
Maybe.
stripping them out easy. Because
I mean, I've got stainless. I've got tons of stainless metric. I never have a problem with them.
yeah,
Yeah.
come
All
on.
the way down to 3 mil, little itty bitty fuckers. Because that's what I used in my front arm pins because I didn't want them to be black.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you said you had some grub screws that were stainless you were using a bit ago.
Yeah.
Anyone else, like, I'm not going to do it particularly hardcore with these, but when I'm doing crawler bead locks, I actually get them almost snug and I torque them down in a proper star pattern or crisscross or whatever, depending on how many lugs it is.
Yeah. This one feels sketchy. Hey boy.
Yeah, use the right torque sequence, man.
Oh, I'm doing the screws down for the battery strap.
Yeah. There we go. Almost done.
Oh.
One more. And the rears. And then I'll start tearing into boxes of shit. Interesting method there. Gonna do it super gingerly with two hands.
Yep.
You really do have minor PTSD from that shit. Screw it tight, and he's screwing this son of a bitch now.
Well, and I even put it in halfway and pulled it back out and like let it sit for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have any of that. So next is tires and wheels. That's where I'm at.
There.
I'm there with you, man. Oh, I can put the antenna holder in.
Yep. Supposed to do that before the battery box.
Yeah, I was just avoiding it, but I feel sacrilegious not to put it in.
Okay, yeah, that's probably true. I'm probably gonna end up with an antenna-less receiver in here.
Yeah. Just doesn't feel right though.
All right, done. I'm gonna have a smoke break real quick.
I actually came across a vintage Python radio, the radio I used to race with when I was a kid.
Really?
I was tempted to get it just so I can put it in my tin T when I get it to make it, just like I had it when I was back then.
What's hilarious is just today, probably 2 hours ago, I was thinking about that very radio.
Really?
Hobby shop I used to work at 10 plus years ago, they had like 20 or 30 of them, old stock.
I still have
I
the
bet they
can.
still have them.
I have the can and the in bell from my green machine too that I used to race with.
Yeah.
Yep. The stator's gone. I don't know where the stator went, but I have the can and the in. It's tore to fuck. I mean, it's beat to hell, but
Yeah.
I still have it. It's still sitting. It's in my pile of shit. But I'd love to find an old green machine too, if I can
They're out there.
Tekin ESC that I had, like all that old vintage stuff. It'd be
The
cool to do
worst,
the same way. What?
the worst was Tommy's talking about blowing beadlocks apart and together. The worst ones are those RC four-wheel drive military ones.
Oh yeah.
What is it? I don't know. Some of the new Vanquish rings with the scale hardware are pretty bad and shit too. There's like 30 or 40 of them around them. So they're probably worse now. But back in the day, those RC four-wheel drive military ones, I don't have any here. Um, had so many screws and nuts to put in them. It was fucking outrageous. They looked awesome when they were done. They looked nice and scale and badass, but fucking sucked to assemble them.
See, I can go back in there.
Thankfully, they weren't ones that fought you. As I recall, they were easy to just put together. The bead didn't want to pop out and shit like so many of them do.
Need that yet. There's that.
I had a kid today come in. He bought a TRX 4M. It's his first RC, and he got some RC four-wheel drive tires or wheels, the little bead
Yeah.
locks, race line 101s or whatever they are, I think. And he's like, yeah, I don't like. I tried to put a tire on, but I couldn't do it. It was like, do they fit? And I just kind of started laughing. I'm like, yeah, but have fun because those 1 inch bead locks are about the worst fucking chore ever. So be prepared for your first tire to possibly take you an hour or two while you figure out some tricks.
Yeah.
Little
Take your
tricks.
time, do it right.
I'm like, honestly, you'll probably want to do like one a day, and then your frustration level will be maxed, and you'll be like, all right, do another one tomorrow. Mark says they do still have the pythons in stock.
What's that?
So the Graves still has the pythons in stock, dude.
What?
That's what I was saying. When I worked there, they had like 20, 30 of them in new old stock. And I'm sure they're probably all still there. So if you want one, you could probably go to their website and order one brand new in the box.
Who is it?
GravesRC.com it would be.
GravesRC.com. No shit.
$54.99. Yep.
No, yeah, I gotta pay $55 for that still?
Oh yeah, why do you think it's still sitting there 20 years later?
Shit, right?
There was a guy that came in. We had an old
Graves RC?
Yeah. We had an old Futaba in there in the box, completely worthless as a radio now.
Right.
And I think it was still like $179.99 or something.
Holy crap! Yep.
And this is like 35 years later, right? Like that's the original price from back in like the 80s. It was the old green and white
Oh my
boxes,
god.
And they're like, well, will you do a deal on it? I just kind of wanted to put it on my shelf and have in my collection because I used to have one, but I don't have it, so it'd be cool. It's so old. Do you really want 179.99 for it? They asked the owner, and he's like, "What's it marked? 179.99. That's what it costs." It's like, God
Oh,
damn. No wonder this shit's still sitting here.
dude, I already found the old ESC I used to run. I already found one on eBay for $30.
Which ESC?
It was a Tekin Speedstar? No, Tekin G9.
Oh, that was big money shit.
That was the ESC I ran. Yeah.
Old Tegan.
But then I had a
Rear tires are much easier.
Novak receiver too, though. That
Yeah,
would be
probably an NE3, NER3 or something like that.
yeah, that was the orange one.
They were all orange. It was Novak.
Yeah. Oh fuck. They're out there. Oh fuck, they're expensive though. Oh,
Keep looking. Most of that shit's pretty cheap. There's not a lot of
it was a
people.
Polaris. It was a Polaris. That's what it was. Novak Polaris AM. Yep, that's the one. Holy shit. I have to do that now. Dude. Just
Yeah,
like exact replica of what I had when I was a kid.
spend money. You could even run it on the Python now and not have to worry about it, probably.
Oh yeah, probably.
You're not gonna have any interference now.
The
Beans.
hardest thing is gonna be finding a Trinity Green machine that's not beat the fuck.
I still see them on old
Holy
school.
shit, there's one in the package.
I was gonna say that it's not as rare as you think it is. It's on that kind of shit.
$32, brand new in package, green machine.
Yep.
Oh, dude. That's too cool.
There you go. Your old car lives again.
That's crazy.
That'll be cool.
That's
Are you
some
gonna
like
leave it as is, or are you gonna print clear cases?
oh,
Oh,
oh.
Jesus. That was
For the
almost a big
Tekin, I
fail.
have to. I have to for the Tekin. And I could peel the sticker off the Polaris receiver, do it clear, and put it back nice and gently.
Did anyone notice what I forgot to do?
I
Get
wasn't
no
paying
pants.
attention.
Put the rings in the tire. Oh yeah, I gotta switch this back now.
Oh,
Back
that Tekin's clean too. It's not all beat the fuck. It still has its power switch on it. Oh,
to put it in the cart.
dude. I'm buying them right now, dude. You don't even know.
If you don't, they'll be gone tomorrow now that you looked at them.
You know what's fucking hilarious though? The most expensive thing I'm going to be buying electronically is going to be the damn radio.
Yeah, you still got to pay like 1998 prices.
You know what's funny? Wait. Because I don't need a receiver. Oh yeah, here we go. $14 on eBay for one.
New in the box?
Oh, here's one, $50 with a Mega One charger, nickel metal charger.
Yeah, but that's garbage.
Well, if I really want to go old school. No, I used to have a freaking ProTech. I had to go ProTech charger.
Okay. I had Astroflight 110. I still have it. It's in a box somewhere.
Oh, you know what's gonna suck? I wonder how hard it'll be to find crystals.
Very. Well, maybe not on eBay, but they haven't been made in a
I'd
while.
have to get a set of crystals because if I buy the transmitter separate, I have to put a crystal for the Novak receiver.
I can tell you how dead crystals are.
Oh,
Even
right here. That's not bad. $12
Brax
for a set of
doesn't make
crystals.
them anymore.
JR AM crystal set for Python. $12. Channel 70.
There you go.
Son of a biscuit. All right, so I got crystals in the cart. Got what is that? That one? Hmm.
That one's fight you pretty good on the ring. That's what I get for when I just snapped them together without the ring like a dumbass. And I'm like, oh, these go together way easier.
Yeah, buying a beat up brush motor on eBay is just like that's
There we go.
at least I know how to rebuild them if it's fucked.
Well, I thought the grain machine was brand new in the package.
No, it's not. It's ran.
Oh,
Yeah, the stickers wore off of it.
I have a com lathe.
Yeah, I know. I could fix it, but
Still got a com lathe. All right, line it up and in we go. Never fails, Dylan, as soon as I have my hands full, huh? Your 6 cents for that is amazing.
oof. Damn. They still want to lock
There.
the Novak receiver. Ooh, rock. You should be able to run the Python crystals in a Novak receiver, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they shouldn't matter as long as it's AM75, right?
Yep.
Ah, it doesn't matter.
Just got to make sure to put the RX chip in the RX and the TX in the TX. And
Well, I remember like Futaba and fucking JR, you couldn't swap crystals in them back in the day.
really? Oh, yeah. Futaba and JR between each other? Yeah, I don't think they worked.
Yeah, I was.
But I think pretty much any crystals worked with Futaba, as I recall.
Can't remember. Yeah.
It's been a while. I haven't dealt with crystals in probably 10 plus years now.
Yeah, at least.
And it was far and few between anymore.
Ooh, or I can just buy the Novak synthesized receiver.
That's what I had back in the day.
That's FM though. Oh,
I don't know if they did one in AM.
yeah, I don't think so.
I don't ever recall seeing AM synthesized now that you mention it. I will the
Yeah, I don't
most
think I ever.
was FM.
It was FM and then FM PCM.
Yeah. Yeah, PCM was the big boy shit back then.
Yep. I didn't have PPM Surface. I had PPM for air. I
PCM.
did have, what's that?
PCM.
PCM. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I had no. I had a oh, I don't. I had a JR transmitter that you could pick the channel
Yeah, that's
synthesized.
synthesized.
Yeah, I had a
They
synthesized
are did them too, the XR2, I think it was, or XR3i or something like that.
XR3. Yeah, XR3. That's what it was. Yep. And the receivers had the little potentiometers and you
Yep.
dial it in. Yep, I had one of those.
I can't remember. I think my Futaba was a 4 PM, but like an old one that
Yeah.
was synthesized FM. And that was so glorious because you're like, oh, someone's on my channel. Click,
Yep.
click, click. Fixed.
Oh darn. Yep.
You didn't have to have 80 different sets of crystals.
Oh my god, I remember that. Fuck. I think I had like 10 sets of crystals for the track, if I remember right.
Oh, yeah. Track, you had to have a shit ton if you weren't synthesized.
Yeah, it was when I had my Python. I think I had like 10 different sets of crystals or something.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, sometimes you'd have a guy on the same channel, so you couldn't do anything during the race. You couldn't work on your shit.
Yeah, and then you got to hope to God that he is smart enough to do the same when you're out there
Right. Right.
and not put you into the wall or something.
Yep.
We got talking about those days at the flying field. A guy was up flying his plane and some guy wasn't paying attention and he's in the pits
Oh man. Yeah.
and turns it on to check his surfaces and everything. Blew the
Yep.
dude's plane straight into the ground.
Yep. I've seen it happen before
That would suck.
many times.
A car going into the wall and breaking some shit, the one thing. Flying my plane into the ground, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah. No, that's some fucked up shit.
Fucking asshole. You owe me a plane right now.
Yep.
Let's go look at your selection.
Yeah, I've never been shot down that way, but I've seen it happen.
Fortunately, by the time I started flying, it was all 2.4, so I didn't have to worry about it.
I remember the first time I saw a guy lose a finger from a prop. That was interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was a kid.
props are sketchy.
Well, yeah, guys, we start on nitro airplanes with our fingers.
Yep. Didn't use a chicken stick?
No, you fucking always just flapped it with their finger. And actually, what he was doing is he had it running already, but he went to tune it. You have to reach right behind the prop to hit the tuning needle.
Yep.
And he was tuning it, but then he got distracted. He pulled his hand through the prop.
Mm-hmm.
Went with his finger.
You ever seen the videos of dudes, same shit, they get distracted or something and walk into the prop of a plane or the tail rotor of a heli or something?
I've seen the heli ones. I've never seen a
And
prop
it's,
of a
it's
plane
just
one.
the pink mist.
Ugh.
Probably
Wow.
a good way to die, because I don't imagine you even know what happened. Because it's like
It
fucking
happened so
boom,
quickly.
you're pink mist. Like
Poof.
shit, just the toy planes and helis have killed people. And they're big enough.
RC helis are scary as fuck.
Especially like a 500 or bigger. You get to like 700 or bigger. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Well, I got a 500 now. I haven't fucked with it in a while.
Yeah, 700 is what? 5 foot mower without a deck, pretty much.
700s are gnarly.
Yeah.
They're gnarly as fuck. They sound like they want to kill you.
They do, right?
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
they're nasty.
Oh.
Just talking about it. Talking about us being back on that crystal.
Yeah.
We're just talking about it.
Well, he's talking about the crystal builds, but we
Oh.
were talking about crystal AM and FM frequency chips too. Crystals.
I went a completely different route with crystal, but okay.
We're back on the meth again.
And so I was like, we're just talking about it, damn it.
Yeah. Didn't relapse yet.
Just talking about it.
Golden.
Oh.
And we're almost done. Gosh. Easy there, Heisenberg.
How do you think I afford all this shit, man? Come on.
Right?
I live in bumfuck Egypt, Oregon, man. Come on. Actually, no. On a serious note, there's a lot of fucking meth house, crack houses around here. It's bad.
Yeah.
No, I literally had one. There was one 2 blocks away from me. They fucking blew their garage up cooking.
Oh yeah, dude, it's dangerous.
Yeah, no, it scared the shit out of me. I was in my front yard and it was like, boom. And I'm looking, I'm like, holy fuck, what was that? Next thing you know, here comes the fire trucks. But then there's no fire. There's like no smoke. I'm like, what the fuck? So
Yeah.
I walked down and the fucking garage was destroyed. Ah,
Yeah,
Mark, I'm a
probably all
teacher
dead,
too.
right?
Mark, you make a good point. Oh, shit's funny.
You are a teacher. Yeah, that's true. All right, time to start making blue meth, Chris.
Yeah, and the whole garage was blown apart. And I'm like, what the fuck happened in there? And then on the news, like the next day, they're like, oh yeah, local meth lab blew up. I'm like, holy fuck. Well, actually, no, they weren't doing meth. They were doing the fucking what do they call it? Where
Dabs.
they're where they're doing the pot, like the little
Yep.
yeah, they were doing that. Butane, that's what it was, the butane
Yep.
shit.
That's dangerous.
That's
Fuck.
They were doing the butane, but we've had meth labs blow up too around here.
I used to have a buddy years ago that made it that way, and I'm like, you're fucking crazy. One of these days, you're just gonna be fucking vaporized.
Yeah, butane honey. That's right, Mark. That's what they call it. Yeah, they were making that shit
God
when it was
damn, this
popular.
one's tight.
Like a twigga.
Yeah, it fucking hurts my fingers trying to get it tight enough. Ow.
So
All right,
tight it hurts my fingers.
I
Damn, Mark. There, damn. Sorry, Mark. Nick. Oh, two tires done.
I suppose these back ones I'll probably have to take on and off a couple times to get them to thread on all the way without
Gotta break it in. They're virgin wheels. Let's break them in.
Yeah, even with a nice high-tech vacuum system and shit, I still wouldn't be caught dead doing that shit. I'll buy it and smoke it, but I'm not making it. All right. Ba-ba.
I've already been
those that have seen it.
I've been hitting up my pothead buddies already for you, Nick.
Clear tranny. Oh, good.
I'll hopefully have a decent amount for you from them. The only problem is I'm not sure how you're gonna get it home.
Oh, we'll smoke it all while I'm there.
I figured.
Listen, usually I land in the first thing on whenever I'm in a legal weed state. First thing I do after I land is get on weed maps.
Now I'll make sure you have a good stash for the week.
Hell yeah.
Good Oregon weed. Hit up my buddies that grow shit.
Yeah, probably a quarter ounce or a half ounce. Probably a half ounce would do.
Should not be a problem.
That'll cover us all, I think. Because Johnny will have tons. Like everyone out there has weed, so it's not crucial.
Yeah, I don't partake, so you guys will be good.
Yep.
Oh,
switch camera here. There we go.
These are tight. Damn.
I'll make the switch. There it is. So in a second, I will get this shit out of the way, and we will knock this around.
Look, those inserts for the rears are tight.
I told you.
Damn.
You gotta get it all of it all the way to the top, and then pick one area you can get kind of with your nail and thumb, and just dig up just high enough. And as soon as you get it over, then it just like mounting a real tire. It just thumbs right around easy. But getting it there is.
Yeah, you gotta work that fucker.
Yep.
Oh shit. Woo. All right.
All right.
Oh, damn.
So I can throw this back in its box.
Ooh. And I don't need the optional one, right? Because I'm not doing the vintage tires. Okay, cool.
Yeah, what is this optional one for?
It says use optional wheel insert for aftermarket vintage tires.
Oh, okay, J Concepts probably.
Yeah. So I'll keep it in case I ever, but.
Yep. Yeah, I got my pile of parts here to finish the shocks and the electronics and shit later.
Oh yeah.
What up, Jerome? Depeche Mode is back in the States at the end of the year. Good. Jesus Christ, you're messing it up. I'll show all the strip bolts. I don't have any strip bolts. That is not my forte. Yeah, Doug always wants to play. Well, if Depeche Mode comes to Orlando again, I'm down to go, Jerome. The last show was awesome.
Whew.
And I'm pretty much always down for a concert. I haven't been able to do as many as I like to. Usually it's like once a month. I think I've only done 2 or 3 this year.
Oh, so I've never. My son's never been to a concert with me. He's not kind of a music like that. Like my daughter's really into it. But he loves Shrek. My son's always been a Shrek junkie.
Yep.
And he likes Smash Mouth because Shrek does a lot of the music for Smash Mouth. And so Smash Mouth's going to be here in town tomorrow. So I'm taking him to see Smash Mouth tomorrow. It'll be his first concert.
Who they got singing now? Because the lead singer died a few years ago.
I have no idea. Really? I didn't know that. The lead singer died?
Yeah, in the last year to 3 years, I think.
No shit.
Jerome, he's working on the RC10CC. We're wrapping them up. They're making another new Shrek sequel. Damn, that's going to be like, what, 5 or 6 now, right? And then I'm going to bust out the YZ-10s, the old one and the new one, unbox the new one, and I'm going to bust out the old DS and the new one and unbox that. So people that aren't familiar with them can see what they look like assembled.
Zach Good is seen in form.
Yeah, he was only like in his early or mid 50s. I think he was young.
Yeah, he died last year, almost a year ago. But yeah,
Yeah, me too. Born Ruthless.
Zach Good's their new scener. Huh.
All right. Well, here, actually, Yokomo box on top, so we'll start with that. This was a good score I made many moons ago, 12 to 14 years ago, probably. Brand new YZ-10, never run, with all the original Trinity Monster, all the old school electronics, Futaba receiver and ESC, old Dynamite saddle packs. The bottom's flawless. All the magnesium is all oxidizing and shit from over the years. But I believe this is an actual Yokomo. I don't think this was the AE YZ-10 because it's got the different shocks. But I'm not an aficionado on these YZ-10s enough to know any better. Someone else does, fill me in. I didn't even know what it was when I bought it. The guy came in with a tub. He did storage units. And he had a tub with this brand new, a B3 brand new, and a Tamiya TT something, one of the touring cars brand new.
Oh, damn.
And I had 75 bucks cash on me. And he's like, what are these worth? And I'm like, or he's like, does anyone want these? You know, are these worth selling? And I reached in my wallet and looked. I'm like, well, I got 75 bucks. He was like, hell yeah, sold. I was like, fuck yeah. Like, just that B3 was probably worth a few $100. So
Right.
that's a score. And then I found out what this was, and these things are like big money even back then, like 1,000 plus in this condition. So I was like, whoa. The TTO one I sold off, or whatever it was, TTO 3, one of them, because I didn't care about it. And you can still get them. But this was a good score. Still got.
I'm really curious about those Yokohamos. I kind of think I want one.
Bro.
Did you get any extras of them, Nick?
I did not, but I think they're still available. Well, when I looked earlier yesterday,
yeah,
DSs were gone already, but Yokomos were still available.
I'm a four-wheel buggy guy, so it kind of fits my style.
Yeah, these were super big boy race cars back in the day.
Yeah,
you generally didn't have one of these fuckers if you were a kid because they were expensive.
Yeah.
So that's what a YZ-10 originally looks like. Now we'll unbox this one. This one has, well, see, interesting. The pictures I saw show it with the gold shocks, but on the cover of the box here, it's got that bluish purplish anodized to it.
Well, I heard that Yokomo is actually making those and have been for a while.
Probably.
Yeah.
The body might be the same. Looks like the body's the same. One thing I didn't get with this car was the wing wire and wing, but I wasn't going to complain about that once I found out what it was.
How much you paid for it?
Right, $25. I'm okay. Now let's cut my seals here. Oh, and this isn't a flip top box. This is a pull off top.
That's not the box for it. That's your new box. Yeah.
Okay, I'll switch the.
You have the box for that one? You don't have.
I do not. It was just the cars. It didn't have the boxes.
That's what I thought.
Dylan, fuck off. Go get your tire. Go entertain yourself. All right. This got beat up now that I moved stuff around. Too far. Ah, shit. I get for fucking with shit.
Keep fucking it up. Jesus.
Yep. That's what I do. All right. A little more. All right. That's pretty good. What am I missing here? The original yoke is the bomb. Oh, he drank himself to death, huh? Cirrhosis of the liver. That's sad. I have no idea, Jerome. I got one to keep new for display and one to build and race at Vonats. Eventually, Ruthless, I'll have cases for everything, but right now I have hundreds of cars that fit that description and no room to do it. So,
hey, did you find your roll pins for your axles?
Oh,
they're already in. Never mind.
Mine were already in.
Stupid
so here's the body.
Stupid question.
And it is, looks to be the same or damn close. It's the same, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Here's the under tray. The under tray, it's got to be the same. But it looks a little different. It has Yokomo Limited and all the Japanese on it. The body is covered to prevent scratches and paint overspray from damage. Oh yeah, it's just the overspray film sticker. And then here's the wing to cut out. Fairly aggressive wing, but not crazy. So here we got our tire or our wheels.
This way. Oh,
This is what, 3 different weights
yeah.
of oil? Yep, 3 different weights of oil in there. Tires. There's the gotta be graphite chassis, I'm thinking by the looks of it. Maybe it's carbon. With my bracing and all that stuff. That's thin. The chassis is pretty stout, but the brace is thin. And holy shit, this is the bag of bags, I guess. Good Lord.
It's just all in one bag.
Well, that's all the little bags in one big bag. So it is bagged up. Looks like I see bag 2, 1, 2. So they use numbers instead of letters. Dump this out. Oof.
Oh, stay away.
Getting to be a lot of bags piling up around here. All right, so let's go through them. 8, 6, 10. Where's number 1? Or oh, bag number 1. Are these actually magnesium? I'm wondering, like the original. Or are they aluminum? They look to me like they're probably aluminum, but they might be magnesium.
Magnesium usually has that brown tint to it.
Yeah, and it should be lighter, I think, if it was magnesium. So they're probably aluminum now. It'd probably be cost preventive to make them out of magnesium, I suppose. So that's bag 1. Here's bag 2. All my slipper parts. Looks like spur gear, all that jazz. Where's bag number 3? Is pulleys. Looks like. Oh, diffs. Okay, so diffs are in bag 3. You can see the gaskets and seals and everything on the other side there. Bag 4. Where are you? Oh, there it is, big one. So that's the belt and some of the plastics for the front and rear. And everything's just flipping off of here. Damn it. Yeah, plastics, shock towers, belt, miscellaneous.
We're going to put in
And 5. 5 is all my arms and knuckles and everything in there. CVDs, all that good stuff. So suspension arms and driveline stuff looks like. 6 looks to be steering and maybe some shock parts. But I think it's just steering. Bag 6, you got your steering stuff in there. Bag 7. My least favorite bag. Shocks. The shafts, collars, bodies. This one's packed pretty tight, so it's hard to see in there really. 8.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
The dog bone spacer on the back, it's just a little plastic guy, right?
Dog bone spacer.
On the RC10 in the back where the dog bone goes in the trans, it's a little plastic spacer that goes in there.
Yeah.
So I thought.
This looks to be servo horns and battery strap and stuff here. In bag 8. What 10 in here looks like. Some hardware, random just some, are they all button head screws in bag 9 here. No idea what those are for. And then front bumper and wing wire and stuff in bag 10. Everything you need for that. Oh, no, they're the same. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty true and faithful to the original. And manual and tools and stickers. All right. So that's there. here. These were over here. Try and somewhat get it back together like it was. It's there. Probably should have put them all back in numerical order nicely, but it's too late for that. I'm committed to the chaos now.
Ah, there you are.
Damn it. These things never go back together. Repackaging sucks. There, that'll work. I just want to be able to close the box. That's everything, right? No oils. Now, aha! That's an important bag. The metal. There we go. One down. So that's the YZ-10, and it does not have gold shocks. It must have just been the original pictures they were showing that showed gold shocks, because that does not have. It's got the purplish bluish. So I guess maybe that's how mine came back in the day. Again, I don't know enough about the YZ-10s to really know, but I didn't even really know they existed much until I owned it and did some research. So here's an OG DS, but this is not stock in some ways. As you can see, it's still got a Mustang body, but it's a more modern HPI touring car body, covered in dust. This is converted with HPI. I think they're pretty sure they're HPI wheels and tires on it, which means there were some adjustments, modifications made back here, right, for hexes. I can't get this to show for shit, but for the hexes and everything. Different steering arms, things like that. This whole outer chunk has all been modified to use these wheels. The back is all stock still. Typical RC10 fashion. But the main difference is you'll see the nose plate. Nose plate is pretty flat. Doesn't have it's got a little kick up, but not much. And of course, it doesn't have the upper part for the bumper because you got the flat plastic bumper that your body mounts are on. And you'll see the shock towers are drastically different. They're really low, like almost like a diamond shape. In fact, it is diamond in the center hole there, kind of. Let's see, look at the bottom. It's got the sway bar. What else is going to be different on this? The rear shock tower is all different and how that's set up, and then your body mounts hooked to it and bolt there. It's got a rear sway bar. And so that's what it's holding me up on this side. Oh, nothing. That's just how it's set up. And it's got some runtime on it. She's not cherry. You always look at the bottom of the chassis, but it hasn't been running a shit ton. So I got this off a buddy actually before I even knew him. Found it on old school RC, geez, 7, 8, 9 years ago and picked it up. So that's what a finished one looks like. And I just noticed, as the classic that we've talked about before, so many of us did, hole drilled through the side there. You can see the white through it.
Yep.
You can adjust your servo horn. Standard-ish looking steering. I don't think there's anything special about the steering on these from the other ones. I think most of it's the front suspension parts here and in the back, short arms, little dinky arms. And I actually, over the years, I have lots that I've bought of parts. So I have tons of these shock towers and arms and all kinds of crap just laying around. Someday, I bought this one as is, planning to run it. Of course, I've never done shit with it. It's been on a shelf, but someday. Famous last words, right? Someday. Okay, so we'll set that
There you go,
down.
guys. There's one done with shocks.
Yeah, whatever, fancy pants.
Yay.
See, I didn't have to do the shocks, you did them. And this is a traditional flip out nut box. It's sealed on the sides. Oh, yes, it is. And open. This box is significantly bigger than the YZ-10, but so here are what original tires and wheels would look like on the box. There's your gold inserts and your wheels, the fatter tires, kind of a little bit more NASCAR-ish or older school, bunch of sidewall, decent little street tread on them, directional. The SN95 Mustang race body from Trans Am series is what these were from. That's nice. So we got here, where's bag A? The bag A. So bag A is the front end. We got nose plate and steering parts, A-arms, knuckles, all that good stuff in there. I covered my light up on my bench, so I know it's hard to see. My bad. I wonder if maybe, yeah, I can do this successfully. There we go. That's a little better, I guess. So bag B, where are you? So here's bag B, body mounts and front bumper. And bag B, there's your bumper, your mounts, all that stuff, all the hardware. Bag C, antenna tube, servo mount, battery box, hardware. Good, this will be easy the way they package this. Where's the D bag?
It's sitting in front of me, man.
D bag. Dwayne's not on here. What are you talking about? So here is rear suspension parts. So you got your arm mounts, is what this whole tree on the top is. Arms are mixed up in here. Hardware pins. It's all jammed in there. That was D. So where's E? F. E. So up. Shit. Oh yeah, this isn't the YZ-10. So yeah, we got gold shocks because it's not a team car, and oil, all your pistons, bodies, springs, all that's in bag E. F. Bag F is interesting. All the ball cups are already cut off the sprues.
Huh.
And the dust covers and all that stuff. No turnbuckles though, oddly enough. Bag T, bag G, EFG. So this is the transmission. And as I recall, it's been so long since I did all the research on all these cars, but I believe this has a different gear ratio tranny too. And there's your felt for the transmission, spur gear, hardware, all your greases, diff gears and stuff are in the middle, bushings, input gears right there. Motor mount plate for the back, transmission case right there. And bag T, because out of nowhere we go to T. Oh, that makes sense. The tool bag, it's bag T. Oh, interesting. That looks printed on there. I'll take it. Yeah, it's open. They've got RC10DS screen printed on there. Yeah, it's not a sticker,
Cool.
that's screen printed. So that's cool. I wasn't expecting that. It's a duller anodizing than the others. It still has that weird lip on the top too, like our classics.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. It's not as sharp though when it's anodized, because I remember those things are almost razors in the classic. This isn't too bad.
I wonder if they did that just to distinguish the old from the new.
Quite possibly. Oh, and what's this? Does it have a number on it? No, it's not numbered like the 40th, but you do get, there it is. You can see it. Your anniversary sticker.
Yeah. That's cool.
Stuck on there. All right. Now for the stupid part. Oh, yeah. Here's the wing.
Yep.
And antenna tube. Oh, they give you a double-sided 3M tape even. Nice. Stickers, manual, all that jazz. All right, now to see if I can get this all to fit in the fucking box again. I can't see the, if anyone's making comments, I'll check in a minute. I haven't been able to see. I've got too many bags and parts and stuff piled in front of the TV to see it right now. Okay.
Mark was asking if you could run the DS in VTA. I'm guessing it's a vintage race.
VTA, I don't know if you can or not. I've never raced VTA. I'm familiar with it, but never raced it. So I don't know how the rules go for that one. All right. So everything back in the box. Mess up all the tools. And come on. Go back in. Oh, that's what's missing. Okay. Voila! Sealed away again for God knows how many weeks, months, or years. Switching. There we go.
There it is.
So yeah. All right. The RC10CCs are pretty much done. And I'm impressed with how they did those re-releases, particularly the YZ-10. Looks very faithful to the originals as usual. Pretty much what I expected, but you never know. What do I got here? Riri is shorter, huh? On which one, Jerome? The YZ-10 or the DS? D-Bag Nostalgic says exactly. Vintage Trans Am, that's right. That's what VTA stands for. But they aren't like vintage cars necessarily. It's vintage styles of body, like old Trans Am series, but they run modern cars in it. Last I knew as of a few years ago.
They need a vintage Trans Am.
VVTA. Double vintage. 2 V's for a double dose of that vintage. Little Idiocracy joke for anyone that's a big fan of that movie.
Oh, Idiocracy. You know the documentary?
Yep. The predicting the future. We got President Kumacho versus President Drunko or Pillow. Hooray! Hooray to the downfall of society.
Like you were the one that posted, I think it showed Hulk Hogan was from it was like, oh God, no.
It's like, did everyone forget what that asshole did?
Fuck.
Jesus Christ. He's a fucking terrible person. Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, that's the funny part. Mike Judge thought they found Crocs when they like just came out or something. He's like,
then like
stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. No one will ever wear these. If they do, we're doomed.
They have the fast food vending machines, and now you go to McDonald's and it's a screen that you order from. Like,
yeah.
Just saying.
As long as Carl's Jr. doesn't try and take my kid, I'll start fucking going buck wild. You cannot afford to feed your child. You are an unfit mother.
Hey, if Costco starts offering like college degrees, we'll have a problem.
I might start I've never been to Starbucks, but I might start going if they change their business model to the Idiocracy one. I could go for a hot latte.
I'm gonna get a drinking fountain in my house and put Powerade in it.
Rondo, yeah. It's got electrolytes. Yeah. It's what plants crave.
It's what plants crave. Except it has to be like what? Rockstar Prime. Oh my God, Prime. The Prime drinks. That's the Brondo right there.
Eating tubs of butter. Go away, bait. What a classic movie. So many good lines in that movie.
So good. It's got electrolytes.
Yep. Well, salt is an electrolyte, right? Like, that's why your crops aren't growing. It's not actually what plants crave. You turn the whole world into Carthage.
They're like, have you tried putting water on it? You mean like the stuff in the toilet bowl?
Yeah. You're so smart, not sure.
Oh my God.
I think it's funny how that seems like that movie only got big like the last 10 years. I thought everybody watched that shit when it came out. Like I know it failed in theaters because they only released it in a handful. But I
Yeah.
remember when it came to video, man, we were all watching it back in like '06 or whatever it
Oh
was.
yeah, I watched it way back then when it came out. Yeah.
Yep.
But I think it's gotten more of a cult status the last few like
As it
10
becomes more real.
as people are like, okay, I need to watch what this is about. And watch
Yeah.
it. Go, oh
Fuck.
fuck.
Yeah. Buildings held together by giant rubber bands and
You
shit.
know
The
what's
bridges
another
are
one?
collapsed. People are just driving off into a pile of cars.
You know another one that kind of predicts the future a little bit that's kind of creepy is you ever seen Wally?
No, I haven't.
Oh dude, it's a great movie, just fun kids
Yeah.
movie. But you watch it and it's just like you're like, oh, that's where we're heading. That's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good at predicting the future through science fiction. But
Oh,
then like nobody wants to admit it until it's actually happened. Like
until it
I'm
happens.
still here like, dude, Terminator, The Matrix, like it's gonna happen. We're pretty fucking close already. It's been 40 years. That one video I shared of Sarah Connor, like, we can't make stuff like that. Yeah, but in about 40 years you will. And it's 40 years later and shows the fucking uh humanoid fucking robots at the Chinese Robot Expo and shit. And I'm like, oh Christ, it begins. Feel
Oh,
bad for anyone named John Connor. They're fucked.
oh shit.
The AI is gonna watch Terminator and be like, we have to kill him no matter what. All John Connors must die. A threat to our survival. Oh yeah, Comedy Central did used to play it back in the day, like 10,
Yeah.
15 years ago. We
Oh,
watched it on the Divid. It's pretty good unedited. They have to cut a fair bit out of Comedy
I got
Central.
to introduce my son to Eurotrip the other night.
Yeah,
That was fun. He hadn't seen Eurotrip yet. I'm like, you got to watch this, man.
that's a good movie.
It's looking great.
So is
Now
Road
he's like,
Trip.
now he's stuck on Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't
Oh
know.
yeah, such a great song. That was that Euro Trip? That was Euro
Yeah,
Trip. That was the
that was
sequel. That's
Eurotrip.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Scoozy.
Yeah. Miss Scusi. I used to do that to people all the time.
You
Oh,
kissed your
Miss Scusi.
sister.
Yeah, when they're in Amsterdam.
And it wasn't just like a kiss, it was like a kiss.
What was the movie with the skaters back from like 2000 probably? There's the one scene they're at the chili place and they're like chili, 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 chili. It's a fucking hilarious movie. I haven't
Not Lord
seen it
of
in ages.
Dogtown, is
Got to
it?
watch it.
I think skating movie. I think Lord's of Dogtown.
No, it was before that. It was like a comedy. They were
Oh,
trying to get into a skate competition and shit and had to take a road trip to do it. And it was a series of fiascos. Typical, the comedy of that era.
The Cutting Edge. Is that it?
Nope.
No, that's not it.
I would know the name if I heard it, but I can't for the life of me think of it right now.
Grind? No.
Yes, Grind.
Grind, was that it?
Yeah. That's a great movie. Fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, shit. I see the cover now and I remember it now.
Yep.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was lightning. Here comes the storm. Late for today. Should have been doing this in the afternoon, evening. It's all right. At least we had a nice day.
The bands are slowing down.
That is ice skating topic.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
We
I
did
guess
it.
we've covered everything. It's almost 10:30, so we will let
Yep.
everybody else get some rest and quiet before bed, and we shall do the same.
Right
Peace
on.
out. We will see y'all next week doing God knows what at this point as usual. Later.
See you guys.